Yo, what's up, everybody? So today it's gonna be a little bit different. I'm doing a pre-game live stream, so I'm gonna wait for some people to get in here. Because I didn't say I was gonna do it today, so we're just gonna wait for some people to get in here. We'll go over the players that are gonna be inactive today. I'll give you guys my predictions, and we'll do some score predictions. So, like I said, we're gonna wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll start. What's up, Carry On Robinson? What's up, Asan? So yeah. I'll wait like a minute or two, and you guys can look at the inactives. What's up, King Sean? What's up, General Chu? How you guys doing? How you guys doing? So yeah, this guys is a must-win game. We have to win this game. I mean, the NFC East is so bad. What's up, Philip B? What's up, the kid? Even though the NFC East is so bad that even if we lose, we're still in it. This game is pretty much a must-win game. We have to win this game, and I think we will. I mean, even though the Giants played the Bucks closely, I think we can still beat the Giants. And we played them we played them a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and the game was very close. If Kyle Allen if Kyle Allen didn't have those two turnovers, we would have won by at least 10 points in my opinion. So we got enough people in here right now. Let's go ahead and do go over the inactives and actives. Let me read some comments. What's up, Christian? What's up, Hassan? What's up, iOS? What's up, Kyle Allen? Okay, so let's go through the inactives and actives. You guys have them on here, the screen right there. But Dwayne Haskins, no surprise, he's inactive. Dontrell Inman is inactive for his first game of the season. Tony Brown, who we elevated, from the practice squad, he is inactive. Robert Foster, who's on the 53-man roster, who's got some speed, he's inactive. Drawn Christian is out with a knee injury. Casey Toohill, who we signed from the Eagles, he's inactive, and Thomas Davis is inactive again. So, no big surprises. Pierce Baker, sorry, will be active. So, I think that's one of his first games that he's active. Yeah, it's going to be embarrassing because if we lose to the Giants, that'll mean Daniel Jones is 4-0 against Washington, and I think it's something like he only has one win against a team not named Washington. So it's going to be embarrassing. We have to win this game. We really, really do. And I just hope it isn't even close. I really do. I hope we have a dominant defensive performance, maybe allow like 10 points, something like that. Um General Chu said if we beat Dallas, Eagles, and Giants and the Eagles lose to Giants, I mean probably. Probably. So yeah, Robert Foster isn't playing, but Steven Sims is. That's the good news. Steven Sims looks like he's playing. Let's see. And Isaiah Wright. So that's good news. We're getting some guys back from the injury, and we'll continue to get some guys back. Cornelius Lucas is expected to be active. He's going to be starting this week. So we'll see how he does because last game he played, he actually played pretty well. So it's going to be interesting to see. Let me read some comments right here. Let's see. Honestly, frustrating knowing Daniel Jones is on. Yeah. So hopefully we can change that. Today. Do you guys want to do stat predictions or do you guys want to go through predictions for the game? Just let me know. Yeah, I heard Sims is going to be active, but he's not going to be, he's not going to have he might not be getting the normal role he has. It might be a little bit smaller just because, he's coming back from the injury. Appreciate it, King Sean. Check out King Sean's channel. Let's see. Yeah, I'm in his Flick chat. Let's see. Okay, so we'll do some stat predictions or score predictions. Yeah, Two-Hill is good. Two-Hill is good. Um Okay, so yeah, Montez Sweat is good to go. That is good. Okay. Stat predictions. We will go through stat predictions. I want to go through um what our, the stats were from last game just to get, a better, sense of what's going to happen. What was it? Week 6? Okay, so we're gonna go through this. Man, I might as we'll just go to ESPN. But let's see, read some more comments. Okay, yeah, we'll do score real quick. I mean, I think that's pretty we can do that pretty quickly. So I want everyone to drop their comments down below or their score prediction in the comments down below, and then I'll give you guys mine. Oh, we can't go. Okay. Yeah, give me your score predictions. Okay. I think it's going to be somewhat of a close game. I really hope it's not. I hope we just absolutely kill them. Here is the box score. Let's see what the comments are. Okay, Wangati, shout out Wangati, 31-10 Washington. That's what he said. 80-3 Washington. Let's see. I think I feel like this definitely has blowout potential for us. I think we could have a dominant defensive performance, maybe a 25-10 win. But my prediction right now, I feel like it's going to be 24-16, 24-16, around that range. I think we're going to win, comfortably. But maybe they have a drive at the end of the game where they get it close. But that's my prediction. I think it's going to be, somewhat close, but we should handle it, and we should end up winning the game. Um, yeah, I think this, like I said earlier, if you guys are coming in here late, this is a must-win game. We have to win this game. I mean, we don't absolutely have to win this game, but our chances of winning the division are way lower if we don't win this game. So let's look at some stats from last game. So last game, Gibson did not have a great game. He really didn't have many carries either, though. 9 carries for 30 yards. Let's see. Uh, McKissick had a good game. 8 carries for 41 yards. I want to see McKissick get some carries. I really, really do. Yeah, Golden Tate is not playing. That's good news right there. Golden Tate is not playing. He's their second slash third best receiver. Darius Slayton's their best receiver though. So, and you look at wide receivers. McLaurin had 7 catches for 74 yards. Inman had a good game that week. 5 catches for 45 yards. But we did not have Sims, so that's good. Logan Thomas also had a good week. You see how balanced the receiving yards were? Besides McLaurin, I mean, 45 all the way down to really Cam Sims is pretty balanced. So, we'll see if that is the case again today. We'll start off with Kyle Allen's stat predictions. Let's see. Do I think Kendall Fuller gets another interception? I don't know. We'll see. It's a tough one. Okay, so let's do Kyle Allen. I think it's going to be, let's see. He had Kyle Allen last game had 31 completions for out of 42 passes, 280 yards for 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. I'm gonna say, ooh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna say Kyle Allen goes 25. Ooh, 25. No, no, no. I'm gonna say 24 for 30. 24 for 36. 24 for 36, 248 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, and that interception is his only turnover of the game. That's my prediction. So let's see. Let me read some. Gibson, 55 yards rushing. We'll get to Gibson in a little bit. King Sean said 285 yards for 2 touchdowns. Gunner said 20 for 30, 215, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Kyle Allen, 23 for 32, 274, 2 touchdowns, 7 rushes, 58 yards. That's a lot, but I mean, who knows? He's pretty quick. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, I mean, Kyle Allen, we don't want him to be throwing 42 times. Hopefully we can get our run game going. We average 3.6 yards per rush. Hopefully we can get that to over 4 yards a rush. Don't need to see Peyton Barber get any carries. I repeat, I don't want to see Peyton Barber getting any carries, even if it's garbage time. I want to see McKissick or Gibson get the carries because, I mean, look at this, 1.5 yards per carry, and it's consistent. Every game he does this. I just don't want to see Barber at all. It's just I don't see a use for him. Hopefully they, bring Bryce Love to the 53-man roster, and once they do, hopefully they have him as an active player and Peyton Barber as inactive, because for me, there's almost no use in Peyton Barber. Okay, so now let's go to Antonio Gibson. I'll go 11 carries. I'm going to go 11 carries for I'm going to say 11 carries for 44 yards and a rushing touchdown. So that's on the ground, 11 carries for 44 yards and a touchdown, and 4 catches for 33 yards. I don't see a huge game from him, but a decent game. Maybe he'll get more. Their D line's good. That's why I'm, projecting him a little lower. Um, because Peyton Barber sucks. Yeah, JD needs to get more carries and some more plays as a wide receiver. Carry on. I'm not sure. 15 carries, 75 yards. Yeah, it really depends on how many carries he gets. Because last game against the Giants, he got 9 carries. So it's hard. But he was involved in the pass game though. He did get, what was it? I think 4 catches. Gibson got 4 catches for 25 yards. So, we'll see that he got targeted 5 times. So that's a decent amount, and we'll see if he gets that again this week. Darius, guys. Okay, so that's Gibson. Let's go to McKissick. I'm going to say I think he's going to get, honestly, we'll see. 8 carries. I think he's going to get around 7 to 10 carries. I'll go ahead and say 8 carries for 40 yards. Pretty much the same thing he had last game. And you know what? I'm going to do not a bold prediction, but I'm going to say he has his first receiving touchdown of the season. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling a receiving touchdown. Yo, Philippi, I appreciate it, man. The $20 donation. Gibson getting 10 carries, 7 receptions, 110 yards. I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. This helps out a ton. So 10 carries. I mean, he got 9 carries last game, or not. What's up, AM Hunter? He got 9 carries last game against the Giants. Got 7, or no, he got 20 against the Cowboys. So probably somewhere in the middle. Probably going to be around 10 to 15 carries. We'll see about J.D. McKissick, but yeah, hopefully he has a good game. I got him starting in my fantasy lineup. Appreciate the donation, man. Really helps out a ton. But yeah, hopefully we have a big game from the running backs in the pass game and in the run game, of course. 18 touches, 80 yards, 4 catches, 23 yards. Yeah, 1 hour left. Yep, less than 1 hour left until the game. I'm not gonna, like I said, not gonna be streaming the game. I will be probably stopping. We'll see, 12:30, 12:40 around that time. Um, Logan Thomas, 5 catches, 74. Okay, yeah, we'll do the receivers next. Again, Philip, appreciate it a lot. Okay, so now on to the Terry McLaurin, or we'll go to Terry McLaurin's stats. So last game he had 7 catches, 74 yards, and he kind of Kyle Allen missed him a couple of times, and of course, his chemistry is getting better with Kyle Allen every game. So I'm gonna go 6 catches. I'm gonna go 6 catches for 95 yards. 6 catches for 95. I think that's realistic for him. I don't see a huge game because they do got Bradbury, but they do have Bradbury, but yeah, JD. As you know, as much as we, hate on Ron Rivera and the, staff or the, front office for not going after big name guys, Jaden McKissick, he's been really, really good for us. And, he needs a bigger role on this team. And Logan Thomas has been solid. We've had a couple players. Kevin Pierre-Louis has been all right. A YouTube channel does play-by-play reactions. I think Juan Gotti does it. Street Scores does it. On the Warpath does it. 8 catches, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. 8 catches, 11 targets, 105 yards. 9 catches, 104. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't see him having a huge game, but I see him having another consistent game around what he had last game against the Giants, but maybe a little bit more. Now on to Steven Sims. This is going to be interesting because we don't know how big of a role he's going to have just because he just came back from injury. So we're going to see, how big of a role he has. This is going to be tough. Let's go. Ooh, again, if he has a normal role, I would predict a little bit more. But let's just assume. Okay, I'm gonna go 4 catches for 46 yards. 4 catches for 46 yards. That's what I'm gonna say. So let's see what you guys have to say. 4 catches. Uh, Am Hunter said 6 catches, 80 yards for Terry. Um, 2 catches, 30 yards for Sims. 570. Um, what's up, Luca? Yep. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a decent game. Okay, so Steven Sims, I think next week he'll have a bigger game, but this week he's gonna ease back into it. Um, so yeah, we'll see. Hopefully he has a big game though. Now let's go to Dontrell Emmett isn't playing. Let's go to Logan Thomas. He's had back-to-back really good games against the Giants. Had 3 catches for 42 yards against the Cowboys. I think it was 5 for 60 and a touchdown. I'm gonna say, ooh, he might break the touchdown streak. I think he's not gonna get in the end zone. He might, but I'm gonna say, what did he have? He had 3 catches for 42 yards. I'm gonna say 5 catches for 52 yards. 5 catches for 52 yards, no touchdowns. Yeah, I think he's gonna have a decent game, but I don't think it's gonna be. Um, he's not gonna get in the end zone. He might though. He might, but I'm just gonna. It's hard to see him getting 3 games in a row. Yo, AM100, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Appreciate it, man, my man. Thanks for coming in here. Um, How do I see Sims doing on kick returns? We'll see if he does kick returns. He probably will. It could be someone else though. Um it could be Danny Johnson who's been doing it. How do I see Sims doing on no, I already answered that. Logan Thomas 135 yards. Yeah, I think he'll have a solid game. He'll have a what's up Talon Ho? But again, we'll see. We need a big game from the running backs, guys. That's the most important thing for me. Like, let's see what they had total last. I'm just counting Gibson and McKissick. So last week or against the Giants, they had 71 yards rushing and 110 plus. They had like 140 yards total. They need to get more than that. On the ground, they need to get a combined 100 yards at least, 100 yards at the very least. Get 100 yards rushing combined with them. I know that's a lot. Um, let's see. I want to see. They got 70 yards. Yeah, I think 100. Maybe you got Gibson with like 60 or 50, and McKissick with another big game like 40. Something like that. And you're still gonna get Kyle Allen rushing. And then the pass game, let's get over 60 yards. Let's get over 60 yards, and that's what they had last game. Keep getting McKissick involved in the pass game. Keep getting McKissick involved in the pass game. Let's see. Kyle Allen about to show out. Hopefully, honestly, I don't need a big game from Kyle Allen. All I need is not to turn the ball over. If he goes out there, throws for 200 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions, I mean, we can win that game. Our defense, if our offense doesn't put our defense in terrible situations, we can easily win that game. This game, we can easily win this game. We just have to make sure we finish out drives in the red zone. Make sure we get our points. Make sure we get our points. No turnovers in this game, unless we force 3+ turnovers in this game. What's up, Joanne? We have to win the turnover battle. I will almost guarantee a victory if we win this turnover battle. Not going to absolutely guarantee it because you never know with this team, but if we get two force 2 turnovers by Daniel Jones, and Kyle Allen has a fumble where they're not in great field position, that's pretty good for me. Let's see. Excited for the game. We got about 50 minutes left until the game. Yo, iOS, I appreciate the $2 donation. That's a good question. How many sacks from our defense and their defense? Ooh, this is a good one. So, we can look at the stats from last game. And the thing is, We had 1 sack that game, but the thing is, look how many times Daniel Jones threw it. He threw it 19 times, and not only did he throw it 19 times, but a few of those were just, catch it and throw a quick screen. So barely any. I don't have the stat, but I don't even know if he, had like 10 dropbacks, which we got to force them into third and long situations so we are able to get the sack. So I'm not predicting a huge game sack wise. But I'm gonna say, and let's see, they had 3 sacks. Okay. So I'm gonna say 4 sacks for our defense. Um, I'm gonna say 1 by Montez Sweat, 1 by Chase Young, so that puts you at 2. And I'm gonna say, Deron Payne, Jonathan Allen get half a sack each, and then a linebacker or safety uh, or corner. One of those guys gets another sack, so that puts us at 4. I think it's gonna be a good game. And then let's go them. I'm gonna say they get 2 sacks. I think Leonard Williams gets a sack, and let's see who got the sacks on their team last week. Logan Ryan got a sack, Leonard Williams got a sack, and Kyler Fackrell got a sack. So, um, I'll say Leonard Williams gets a sack, and um, a linebacker or safety like they had last time gets a sack. So, um, yeah, 2 to 4 sacks. That 2 sacks for them and 4 sacks for us. We got to have a big game. But if Daniel Jones is only dropping back, or I mean, just throwing the ball 19 times, we're not going to have 4 sacks. That's why we have to force them to, get in these third and long situations. If we do that, then they are going to be forced to drop back and, have some long passes, and we're going to be able to, sack them on those opportunities. Also, they're going to be more likely throwing the ball a little bit more. You know why? Devontae Freeman, their best running back, is out for this game. Um, I appreciate it, Tao and Ho. Thanks for the $5 donation. We need to win this game. No excuses. And how many players are active against the Giants? Appreciate the donation, man. We do need to win this game. I think it's 48 players are active. I think it's 48. The inactive list, I'm not going to pull it up right now, but from the guys I remember, Dwayne Haskins is inactive. Robert Foster's inactive. Tony Brown is inactive. Let's see. Dontrell Inman is inactive. Drawn Christian is inactive. And Thomas Davis is inactive. We might have like 1 or 2 that I forgot. But yeah, appreciate the donation, man. Really appreciate it. So, yeah, it's going to be, like you said, this game is very important. We have to win this game. We really, really have to win this game. Let's see. Let's read some more comments. Yeah, Curl and Everett need to have a good game. Have I seen the Giants injury report? Yeah. Golden Tate is not playing. Devontae Freeman is not playing, and I think that is it. I think that is it. Yep, Casey Toole. Yep, that's the other one. That's the other one, Casey Toole. So yeah, we got to force them to have some 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, 3rd and 10s, because then Daniel Jones is going to be forced to throw, drop back. Not only is he going to be forced to drop back, so we have a chance to sack him and strip sack him, but he also is going to be forced to throw the ball down the field. And I like our chances when he does that. I really, really do. Dontrell Inman has done, he's done okay. He's had a couple bad games, but he's had a few pretty good games. Against the Giants, he had a pretty good game. Let's go. How many total turnovers do you guys think there's going to be in this game? I'm going to say 3. I think we have 1 turnover. I think they have 2. Yep, Alfred Morris is playing, hopefully it's not a revenge game. I really hope it's not. Yeah, the Bucks game, not only it could have been a matchup issue for them, but also, the Giants play almost every team close. Do I think we can win the division? I think it's definitely possible. Um, I mean, yeah, Inman, he's not playing, but he'll probably be back next week. We'll see. Yeah, 3 is what I think. 3 is what I think. Kyle Allen, hopefully he doesn't turn the ball over at all. But if he does, hopefully it's not a super costly one. Like it's not one where we're at our own 20 and he throws and they get the ball at their 10, or if we're about to score. Hopefully it's somewhere in the middle. They're not even in field goal range when it happens. But I mean, he killed us that last game. He had some nice plays, but he also had that one fumble that cost us 7 points directly right away, and the other one was he had a interception that was just terrible, and they were in good position too. Um, Am Hunter said 4 with the Ions with 3 of them. I mean, hopefully. I need to see. We cannot let Daniel Jones beat us, guys. That's going to be so embarrassing if he is 4-0 against us in his first 2 years. I just I that that is just unacceptable. He has one win, guys. One win in his career. That is not the Washington football team, okay? One win. That is so embarrassing. Do you guys that is so embarrassing. We cannot have that happen again. That is just terrible. We have to win this game. We absolutely dominate the Giants. I need, you know, I'm gonna be obviously happy if we win, 24-16 because the Giants, have some close games. But if we win this game, 25 or 24-10, something like that, that would be really, really nice. Put us at what, 3-1 in the division? 3-1 in the division, that would be really nice. And we go through and we have a chance to win the division. You know, we win this game, we're in second place in the division. I think we are already, but still, yeah, we cannot lose this game. This game, if we lose, we're still in the playoff chase, but realistically, it's gonna be hard, and it's just gonna be it's embarrassing if the Giants. I mean, if the Giants win this game, they're gonna have the same amount of wins as us, and their only 2 wins this year is against us. So, I mean, I think that last game against the Giants somewhat fluky. Think about it. They scored 7 points in the whole second half, but all those points came off of that fumble. They also, that Daniel Jones run, Landon Collins had a terrible game this game. He's not playing, so that is somewhat of a boost. Obviously, it's not good that he's hurt, but he did not play good against the Giants. He played good against the Cowboys, but not against the Giants. Steven Sims is back. Golden Tate is not playing for them. So, some boosts to our team. Hopefully, it helps us out, and hopefully it's not close at all. Hopefully it is not close at all. But knowing us, knowing the Giants, it probably will be close. But we'll see. Evan Ingram's gonna play. We'll see how he does. Yeah, we just gotta force. You know what I've realized this year? I don't think we forced a single fumble to running backs or receivers. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think we only have one forced fumble on the season, or two, like actual, and we recovered it, and that was against the Eagles, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I mean, we don't have to go 3-1 in this stretch, but if we go 3-1, we're in a good position. If we go 3-1 in this next 4 games, so we'll see. What do you guys think our record is going to be in the next 4 games? So this game, the Lions game, then the Bengals and the Cowboys. I'm leaning 3-1. It could be if we lose this game, it's going to be 2-2. It's going to be 2-2. But um, let's see. Hopefully, General Chu. Um, we made Andy Dalton fumble. Oh yeah, that's true. But we haven't had a single we haven't had a single one towards a running back though. Let's see. But I want a big game from Chase Young, and I know he's played really well this whole season. His production just hasn't been there the last few weeks, so hopefully he comes back and absolutely dominates. What's up, Casper? How you doing? 3-1 against the Lions. We lose 3-1. Yeah, I think we're gonna probably lose one against either the Lions or the Bengals. Yeah, knowing the Giants, Daniel Jones is gonna lose them the game. It would be hilarious if we win. Off of a fumble and we return it to the end zone like it was last game. What's our record so far? We are 2-5. 2-5. Um, Getting the W today. I hope. So, yeah, hopefully Chase Young can have a good game. get a sack. He hasn't had a sack since that week 2 game. But against the Giants last game, he had that was his first game coming off of injury. He also had that nice pressure on Daniel Jones that forced him to throw that interception. Yeah. And guys, make sure we got 68 people in here. Smash that like button. If you guys are new though, subscribe. I will be doing a post-game reaction like I always do. And I'll have that out as quickly as I can. I think 7-9 almost no doubt wins us the division. If 7-9, I think we win that division. The Eagles, I'm gonna pull up their schedule right here. Eagles schedule. They got a tough schedule. Let's look at this right here. They've got a tough schedule. They play. Honestly, I would not be surprised if they lose against the Giants. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think they're gonna lose against the Giants, and in these games right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games right here, they'll get one surprise win. So that puts them at one more win for the season. And that puts them at one more win of the season. So that puts them at 4 wins. Then they play the Cowboys. That puts them at 5 wins right there. That puts them at 5 wins. And they play us. So if they win that last game, pretty much no matter what, we're going to be out. We got to win the last game of the season, though. Let's see. iOS, I appreciate the donation. Kendall Fuller interception. We'll see. I hope we get an interception. It's hard to predict, specific players, but he's probably the most likely guy to get an interception. Maybe we get a safety interception. Maybe DeShazier Everett or Cameron Curl get their first interception this season. Cameron Curl's first career interception if he gets one this week. That would be really nice. But yeah, hopefully we get an interception. And Kendall Fuller is probably the most likely. That's probably the most likely outcome. Again, appreciate the donation. Hopefully Kendall Fuller gets that interception for you, iOS Stone Point. This game is either gonna make that's me for every week. If we win that game, my day is amazing. The game itself, the day is amazing, but also the rest of the day and the next day, it makes my day. If we lose this game, it's gonna ruin my day. So hopefully it isn't even close. Hopefully it isn't even close. Sean, how do you? There's only Giants fans, you said. Let's see. Let's see. Oh yeah, I see some. Giants fans. Maybe Ronald Darby. Yep. I don't think Darby does not have an interception this year, right? Kendall Fuller, I think he's tied with the lead in interceptions. Ronald Darby has been solid. I thought that, let me share this. Let me I think, he's been pretty much what I expected. I thought if he was healthy, I thought that he was gonna have a solid season. That's pretty much what it's been. Yeah, he has surprised us in a good way. Darius Slayton, hopefully not Gabe, hopefully not. But yeah, Darius Slayton is a really good receiver. I don't know if he's a number one. Yeah, I think he is a son. I don't know if Darius Slayton's a number one, but he's definitely could be. He definitely could be. I want to see this. We see only Giants fans. And I really hope if there's more Giants fans than Washington fans, that's gonna be really bad. Let's see. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna stream for about 10-ish more minutes. We'll see. 10 more minutes, Been streaming about 34 minutes. Make sure you guys are able to eat some lunch right before the game so you guys can just go ahead and chill. But yeah, this game, guys, we gotta win this game. This game puts us at 3-5, half a game out of the division, And like I said, the Eagles. Let's go back to the Eagles. Schedule, and I mean they play the Giants next week, which is a 50-50 game, in my opinion. Then they play the Browns, the Seahawks, the Packers, the Saints, the Cardinals. I mean that is crazy. And then they play the Cowboys. So, um, we'll see what they do. That I feel like they might win 1 to 2 games in this stretch right here. And from the Giants till the Cardinals game. We'll see. I think this division is wide open. Us or the Eagles could easily win this game. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, what's up, Michael? How you doing? So yeah, we got, yeah, like I said, guys, this game, if we lose this game, not only is it gonna be harder to win the division, but we're gonna be tied with the Giants, and their only 2 wins are against us. Gotta win this game. I think the Steelers game against us is gonna be a really good game. I mean, it might be a good game. I just think they're just a way better team than us. They're going to beat us. But the thing is, that 49ers game now, that 49ers game without Jimmy G, without George Kittle, without, Nick Bosa, without a couple other really good players, we can win that game. We seriously, seriously could win that game. We could win that game. We definitely could beat we not definitely. I think the Seahawks was kind of my sleeper upset pick just because their defense is not good. And, every once in a while at the end of the season, usually they have a couple upset losses. So, still definitely going to pick the Seahawks, but that's kind of like my surprise upset. Like, I wouldn't be very surprised if we won that game. I would be if we beat the Steelers, and I think we can beat the 49ers. I mean, that game before Jimmy G and Kittle got hurt, that was probably a loss, but now, it's probably a 50-50 game. It's probably a 50-50 game. Maybe um we're slightly underdogs, but still, we definitely have a chance. Yeah, Scott Turner has to have a good game today. He has to call a good game today. What's up, Michael? But yeah, and you know what? The more games the 49ers lose, the better, because you guys all know our one of our third round picks this year is from the 49ers. So if they end up no, let's say they're at 4 wins right now. I'm gonna check real quick. I think they're either at 3 or 4, but I think um they're at 4 wins. Let's see. But if they end up with 6 wins, yeah, they have 4 wins. So let's say they end up with 6 wins. That pick that we thought was going to be, 28-32, that's going to be, like 8-16, and that's going to help us out a lot. Having 2 early third round picks is going to help us out a lot. What's up, Michael? So yeah, if they win 6 games, that's gonna be real. That's like I said, that's a huge boost to this team. They don't have Jimmy G. Let's go through the 49ers schedule. Let's go through their schedule. So they play the Saints. Okay. We're gonna go through their schedule. They play the Saints. That's a loss. Rams. That's a loss. Bills. That's a loss. Washington. That could definitely be a win right there. That could definitely be a win. They're gonna beat the Cowboys, and out of all the other games I said was gonna be a loss, they're probably gonna win one of those games. Just because they're a solid coach. They're a well coached team, so that puts them at 2 to 3 wins. So they're probably gonna win 6-7 games. Probably 5 to 7 wins is their range. Happy birthday, Michael. If we beat the Steelers, yeah, it's gonna be tough to beat the Steelers though. But you never know. Let's see. Um, okay, let's see. Anything else? Again, if you guys are coming in here, let's go ahead, give your score predictions for the game. Mine is around 24-16. 24-16. Yep, happy birthday, Michael. Um, but yeah, I think it's gonna be a relatively close game. Hopefully, though, hopefully it's not. Hopefully, we absolutely blow them out. And guys, remember, check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. They got some insane. They got a Sean Taylor jersey hoodie. And they got some, custom ones. AM100, peace. Hopefully we got a win, man. I hope we do. And yeah, that would be amazing. That would be a great, great end to this week. 24-16 Washington. 24-16 Washington. I feel like the first half's probably gonna be close because we don't start off well, but hopefully we can. Hopefully we can. Hey, a 30-point game would be amazing. A 30-point game would be amazing. 30 points, yeah. So let's see. Yeah, that's why I'm saying 24-16. That's why I'm saying 24-16. Okay, peace, King Sean. Yeah, I'm gonna stream for a few more minutes. So any more questions you guys have, go ahead and ask them. And maybe in, like 5-ish minutes, I'll go ahead and call the stream. End the stream. Gotta go eat lunch before this big game. So yeah. Hopefully Steven Sims has a big game, guys. Hopefully. Let's go. I am hyped, guys. Let's go. Come on. Let's win this game. Let's see some more comments. Yeah. That's gonna, if we get blown out, yeah. Hey, I went to the game. I went to the Giants game in 2018. The second Giants game where it was, I can't remember the exact score at halftime, but it was like 28-0 or something. It was so bad. Pieces on. That was terrible. That was one of the worst. That was one of the low points. Because that year we could have easily made the playoffs if Alex Smith was healthy. Cole Holcomb this game? Hopefully, yeah. I mean, think about it. There's a lot of things that are going to be better this game from the Giants game, and same thing on their side. But we're going to have Steven Sims back. We're going to have Isaiah Wright back. He was out for a little bit of that end of that game. Brandon Scherff is in his third game, so he's back. Pretty much fully healthy. Steven Sims, like I said, Kyle Allen. It's his third fully started game this year, so he's gonna be better. Same with Cole Holcomb, I think. So do I think they'll land Zach Wilson? We'll see. I mean, he's been a beast. It's hard to say. We'll see what happens in free agency for the quarterback position, and then after that. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see about the quarterback position. I don't know if I want to draft someone in the first round, but Moses is back. If we don't sign someone in free agency, then I would want to draft someone in the first or second round. Depending on where we are drafting. And who's available. Justin Fields, if he's available, I'm taking him. He's a beast. Trevor Lawrence, Trey Lance, those guys. Zach Wilson's good too. Let's see. So yeah, big game, guys, today. Almost a must-win game. We'll see. Hopefully we win this game. Go to 3-5 on the season, 3-1 in the division, and it would be 4-0 if we would have won that last game. I think we're gonna try to re-sign Sheriff. He's a good guy for the culture. Ron Rivera loves that. He's a team captain. And he's pretty good. So I think they're gonna try to re-sign him. What's up, John? Reuben Foster, he's out for the year. He's out for the year because he was placed on IR before the season started. So if he was placed on IR, before the final cuts were made, so that's why he's gonna be out for the season, which sucks, but And guys, remember, check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. So yeah, guys. Any more questions you guys have, go ahead and put them in the chat. And real quick, I'll show you guys House of Hoodies real quick. They've got, I mean, look, these hoodies are insane. And if you use my code, I think it's like $15 off. They got a Sean Taylor hoodie one. I actually got that right here. I got that last year, and it's so nice. Because you can wear a hoodie whenever you want. A jersey is hard to necessarily. Okay, so any more questions? Go ahead and shoot them, and then after that, I'm gonna call it a day. and I'll have my post-game reaction after the game. So let's see. Any more questions? Will we cut Foster after the season? Maybe. We might try to re-sign him. He's a free agent. Okay, guys. I appreciate everyone for coming in again. Huge stream today. Thank you guys all for supporting. Thank you, Talon Ho, for the donation. Thank you, Philip B. Thank you, AM Hunter. Thank you, iOS Stone Point. And I know I'm missing someone, but again, appreciate all of you guys for supporting. Helps out a ton, guys. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully we get this dub today.